Hi everyone, in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you exactly how negative thoughts have no power over you and how to make them powerless to manifest your desires easily and effortlessly. Before I do go into that, I am Natalie. So for those of you that are new, welcome to my channel and welcome back to those of you that have visited my channel before. If you haven't already subscribed, then please do click on that subscribe button. And also know that I am a neurotransformation therapy practitioner and a manifestation coach. And this channel is created to guide you all into creating a life you love, deserve, and desire. I have a variety of one-on-one coaching solutions, coaching sessions, a variety of programs, one-on-one programs with me as well, and some self-study courses too. As I said, all to guide you to be manifesting a life that you love, deserve, and desire. And I share a lot in my videos as well, incredible tips based on my own experience and how I was able to transform my life through consciously manifesting. So again, you can find out more about my services and me by just clicking on that link below. Okay, so let's get back to the video. How do you create your negative thoughts to become powerless? How to make your negative thoughts powerless and have no meaning? Everyone can do this. Everybody has the ability to create negative thoughts as meaningless and powerless. So if you can understand that a thought is just a thought, and not only are you then the observer of that thought, but you are also the one that chooses what meaning you attach to it, what meaning you attach to that thought. And whether you want to interact with that negative thought or not, that is your choice. Until you attach a meaning to that negative thought or interact with it, it has absolutely no power and it is actually meaningless. And our thoughts, when you can understand as well, and I talk about this a lot of channels do, our thoughts create. And thoughts, if given enough power, have the ability to manifest into our reality. Now, as I said, a thought is just a thought, and we get to choose that meaning, the meaning that we put to that thought. And until then, it really is just a thought. It means nothing. It has no power. So if you have a thought that you do not wish to have in your mind, you have the choice whether to engage with it, whether to react to that thought. You get the choice, you get to choose, you get to decide. And when you choose not to react to a thought that isn't wanted, and you can see it for actually what it is, that it really is just a thought, and that you're not going to give it your power, you are not making it mean anything. You're taking every meaning that you would normally have given it away from it. You're taking its power away. When you do not react to it emotionally, what naturally happens is it just floats away out of your mind. So imagine your day. Let's imagine your day. Imagine your day and you're experiencing an unwanted thought. Maybe it's about your specific person that you wanted back, or maybe it's someone that you would, like to go on a date with or have a relationship with for the first time. I'm just using this as an example. Maybe these thoughts are coming into your mind, and the thoughts are, they won't want you back. They would never want to be in a relationship with you. When you decide to choose not to engage, not to interact with that type of thought, it will just float away. It will just disappear like a cloud in the sky. It will float away like a cloud in the sky. But if you choose to focus on that thought, if you choose to react to that thought emotionally, it's the meaning then that you've attached to it and how you are therefore responding to it, interacting with it, to that thought, that then creates its power over you. You're then giving your power to it and saying that that thought is more powerful than you. It means more than what you're wanting. Now, I know from when I was intending a specific person to come back to me, it wasn't always easy, especially at first, to ignore those negative thoughts. I get that. But by simply observing it, which took practice to not spiral or to tell the story and allow that negative story to grow and grow and grow and spiral, When we can simply become the observer of that thought and not react to it, and tell ourselves that this is not who we are anymore, that it's just based on an old story, an old thought of who we used to be. You know, when we tell ourselves that, we are choosing to focus on the new story. We say, we are choosing, I'm not listening to that. I'm not focusing on that. I'm choosing this. This is a story I want to be focusing on now. This is my new reality that I want to create. This is a new identity of who I want to be. When we focus in that way, when we are not engaging with the old thought or entertaining it in any way, and we only are putting our focus on the new story that we want, and we create that as our energies, we will then manifest more of that new thought, and that old thought, that negative thought, will dissipate, because it really is just based on an old story that we used to hold on to about ourselves, whether it's about that person or whether it's something to do with our self-concept. But we tell, when that negative thought comes up, we want to be telling it, you know, you're not that person anymore. You're a different person. It's just based on an old story that you are choosing not to entertain anymore. So when we're wanting to manifest a different reality for ourselves, we're wanting to let go of that old version of ourselves, that old state, the one that those negative thoughts will show up for. That is not who you are. Who you are is now based on what you are thinking now, the new story, the new focus where you're putting your energy. You know, but it is normal for all of this to happen. It's normal for these old thoughts to come in. It's normal for those to come in because they've been there your entire life. They've been there where you have been engaging with them. But the less you interact with them, the less you're giving them power, the less you're allowing those thoughts to take over you. You're making those old thoughts powerless. The more you just observe it and let it go, the less power you're giving it, the more they become powerless. And the more you can do this, the less that old thought will actually appear. And I'm proof of that. The more you let go of that old thought, the more you just let it disappear and you focus on the story of what it is that you're wanting to manifest into your reality, you will be able to focus more and more effortlessly onto the new story and your new identity of who you want to be seen as, who you want to become. What you persist in telling yourself will become your new dominant belief, and it will manifest. Nothing or no one ever has any power over you unless you give it power. Remember that. Nothing or no one has power over you. So make a decision and choose, because you have the ability. We all have the ability to choose that better feeling thought, the thought that is aligned to the desired outcome. You are the creator of your life. You are the God of your reality, and you hold the power. And how you use that power is to focus on what it is wanted and not what is not wanted. Also, I want to say that, just to finish up with this video, I also want to say that, if you do have times when you are interacting with that old thought, don't worry. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. It's okay. You've recognized that you've interacted with it. And once you have recognized that you've been interacted with it, you can go back to the story of what it is you are wanting and the thoughts of what it is you are wanting to fill your mind up with. So don't beat yourself up. Be kind to yourself. If you can persist in focusing on the thoughts that you do want to have, and not beat yourself up mentally when you have spiraled or interacted with a thought that you don't want to have. Just tell yourself, this is natural. This is normal. It's normal for these old thoughts to want to show up. It is normal that they're going to show up from time to time. It is natural and normal for this to happen. But also know and remind yourself, the less you give that thought power, the less you give it your attention, the more it will go out of your life. The less you will have those thoughts. And as I said, when I was manifesting a specific person back, I went through this, and oh my God, it was like for every positive, I had a negative coming in. And it was literally a bit of a battle for the first couple of weeks. But the more you do not give up, the more you let go of the negative thought, the more you take your attention away from it, the less you engage with it, it will show up less and less and less. And the easier it will be for you to stick to the story that is wanted. So if you would like further guidance with this, how to control those negative thoughts or how to become the observer of those thoughts, then again, like I said, I have a variety of one-on-one coaching solutions. So you can just click the link below. Those coaching solutions are with me, not with anybody else. So you can just click the link below to find out more. I offer a variety of different lengths as well, depending on what it is that you are needing from me. So there you go. That's it from me today, guys. How to create powerless negative thoughts. We can all do it. Believe in yourself. You can do this too. Take care, and I'll be back very soon.